Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Evani and this video is going to be my long-awaited wash and go tutorial. Finally! So I'm getting that out for you guys. I wanted to come on and tell you guys how I prepped my hair prior to the wash and go tutorial because I do just jump into the styling part, but I wanted to let you guys know what I did beforehand so you know how to prep your hair also. The first thing I did was wash my hair. I have a video on how I enhance my apple cider vinegar, but that's what this is. I used this, and I also used the olive oil creamy aloe shampoo. It's upside down because that's how little of it there is left. But I used these two on my hair to shampoo it. And then I deep conditioned for 30 minutes, I believe, maybe a little bit longer, 35, 40 minutes, with the deep treatment mask from Shea Moisture. So I've used this before, but I deep conditioned with this. I sat under a hair dryer, a hooded dryer, that's what I mean, and did that for about like 35, 40 minutes. And then I jumped into the styling tutorial. I did not put in leave-in conditioner or anything like that. Normally I use aloe vera juice for a leave-in conditioner, but I did not do that this time. The two styling products you guys have seen time and time again, these are my tried and true Cantu Shea for Natural Hair Coconut Curling Cream and the Green Eco Styler Gel. These are the two that I use. I also added in the Shea Moisture Curl and Style Milk, the coconut and hibiscus line. I had purchased this. I showed you guys this in one of my hauls a while back, and I went ahead and used it. I like this stuff for wash and goes. This is bomb. It's not as heavy as the Curl Enhancing Smoothie, and it doesn't flake like the Curl Enhancing Smoothie does either. So this stuff is amazing. And you want to have a spray bottle of water on deck because your hair will dry out super fast. But yeah, you'll see all of that in the video. And clips as usual. These things, these alligator clips, these are life. These are life. But it's really important how you shampoo and how you condition your hair before you start styling, because that makes a big difference on how it's gonna come out. So yeah, let's jump into it. Hi guys, so one thing that I did forget to mention that I did prior to stepping out of the shower, I did completely coat all of my hair and my scalp with coconut oil. Be sure to completely moisturize your hair with some kind of oil before styling, because this style can make your scalp get really itchy towards like the later part of the week. At least that's what I found. If you did not properly moisturize from the beginning, you know, from the jump, then you're gonna have itchy scalp issues later on down the road. So here I am just taking the Curl and Style Milk by Shea Moisture and distributing that evenly all over my hair. And on the kinkier sections of my hair, which is along the sides, like near my ears, you'll see, I am also putting the coconut curling cream. Now, the kinkier sections need more work and more help, so I put more product in order to make sure my hair is moisturized properly and so that it's more manageable for styling. So that's why I am being very heavy-handed with the products in those sections. After I get done working it through, I part my hair into 4 sections, and y'all know the drill. I always start in the back right quadrant. So I'm going to part off a smaller section in the back and clip the rest out of the way. And since the product is already in my hair, the Curl and Style Milk, I'm just going to go in with the gel And first, I'm going to paint the roots of my hair. A lot of naturals have problems with puffy roots after doing wash and goes. I know several attempts that I tried to do wash and goes. It did not work out for me because the ends of my hair were super defined and my roots were very puffy and it looks bad. So if you have that problem, you do have to use a lot of gel at the root area so that the definition is from root to tip. After you do that, you kind of squeeze it through. You saw me get some more gel and apply that to like the midsection of my hair and work it all the way down to the ends. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention is you want to properly detangle. So yeah, do that in the shower when you're applying all of your other products or moisturizers and stuff prior to styling, because that is going to make all the difference. Some of my wash and goes would come out really tangly because I did not detangle properly before styling. As you see here, that is how my hair turns out. It is like 1,800 different textures. Naturally, I did not put any chemicals or anything in my hair. And I am just moving on to the next section. If your hair dries out at all, you can always spray some water on there. That's the only thing that's in that bottle. Work that in, activate the product. Go in with some more gel. Paint the roots, top and bottom. Squeeze that down. Get some more gel, make sure to focus it on the ends and work it all the way through so that the definition is from root to tip. And you're kind of just going to go through and shingle where the hair naturally separates. And that clawing motion really works the product through and works the gel through so that everything is properly defined. And move on to the next section. If you ever have a problem with the product moving around, all you have to do is spray water on it. So you'll see here, this section didn't seem as moisturized as the others, so I took some more Curl and Style Milk. Don't be afraid to use more because that's how you're going to preserve the style. And going ham with the gel once again, painting the roots. And like I said before, if you guys ever have problems with the product moving around, just spray some water and it should move a little bit easier and be easier for you guys to shingle. Sometimes my hair can kind of have this cobwebby effect. I feel like there are finer hairs dispersed throughout my head, like randomly. So it can be kind of difficult trying to get them to clump. And like I said, kind of gives this cobwebby effect if you don't clump them together properly. But again, the gel should help with that. And this is just a picture of what my hair looks like with product versus without. And I'm just moving on to the next section. Now this is the kinkier section of my hair. So I am going to part it off based off of hair texture. Again, I do not have the same texture all over my head. I'm spraying it with water, and basically the only thing I do here versus the other sections of my hair is shingle it a little bit more. Just give it more TLC and more gel, because that's what's going to be the defining factor at the end of the day. The ends of my kinky sections can get really, really bushy, but once again, you really just have to go through and shingle properly so that all of them get defined. take your time on these sections because if you rush through, the cobwebby effect will be in full effect once you get done, and it does not look good whatsoever. I've tried this a million times, and trust me, you want to take your time on the kinkier sections of your hair because it will come out good, but don't rush through it. Just make sure you distribute the product evenly from root to tip in the kinkier sections of your hair because this is where your roots can get the most puffy. As you can see here, it does kind of look like my roots are puffy, but it will dry defined, pinky promise. Just make sure that you use enough product and continue to distribute it evenly. And once you're done with the kinky sections of your hair, just try and leave them alone. Do not keep picking at them as you kind of see me doing right here. But I'm just trying to show you guys after it's defined, just let it go because I feel like manipulating can mess up these sections a lot more than other sections of your hair. And just to clarify, the reason I titled this video, "This is not a wash and go," is because this is not a wash and go. This method is very consuming, and the more patient you are, I feel like the better the style will turn out. Personally, if it is this time consuming, there is no quote wash and go end quote going on. You know, like this kinky textured hair does take time. It's okay, I'm not complaining, but I just wanted to clarify that whenever you see this is not some instant, oh, my hair is gonna look good type style. Like, no. It takes less time than twist outs and braid outs, but still pretty time consuming. Now here I have moved on to the top section of my hair. I didn't show it on camera, but I did apply some more curl and style milk. I am going in with the gel. I am not as heavy-handed with the gel only because this section of my hair is a lot looser and I don't feel like it's as necessary. Also to try and eliminate some of the crunch, but not a whole lot. So yeah. That's what I'm doing here. It doesn't take as much product to define these curls in this section of my head. So I'm, again, just continually breaking it through and also shingling as I go. So these are the final results, and usually when I'm done I give my hair a shake so that it clumps up everything even nicer. I did sit under the dryer for about 15 minutes, but that is after 4 hours of air drying. Hey guys, welcome to the end of the video. So these are my final results here. I sat under the hair dryer for about 15 minutes, and that really gets like into the roots. There still is some dampness like at the very bottom here where the hair dryer couldn't really get to, but other than that, it is completely dry. Yeah. Now my hair is pretty crunchy, I'm not gonna lie about that. Y'all saw how much gel I was putting in there. My hair is crunchy, okay? For me, you know, the gel keeps the sustainability of the style. So I don't plan on scrunching out the crunch. You can take any kind of oil of your choice and like go through and like try and get rid of the gel cast, but I personally don't do that, only because I know if I do, then it doesn't last as long. So if you have my hair type, curl pattern, porosity level, whatever you want to call it, then this is what I do. It does take a while. It is quite time consuming. If you have any methods that are less time consuming than this, then girl, leave that down below in the comment section, okay? Because I just need to know. But this is what works for me for now. Cumulative, it takes me about an hour. So it's like 15 minutes for each quadrant, and I am like rushing through it too. That clawing motion like really just gets the product in there good. That is basically it, you guys. This is the fro, this is the look. I will often get questions about how I maintain it overnight, and that is super easy because my hair is short at the moment. I take my black bonnet, I put it on like this, and I go to sleep. That's it. I don't bend, there's no stretching techniques, there's nothing. Right now I just feel like my hair is so short, it's like you can't really mess it up in my opinion. And again, you have so much gel on your hair, like your style should stay. But you know, experiment and see what works for you. This is how it looks usually in the morning, and then I like fluff it out with my hands and I go like this, and then that's it. I slap a headband on or I just go. If you want to slick down your edges, you totally can. I obviously, you guys, if you haven't caught on by now, am not like an edge slicker. I don't really do that. It's funny because I see girls like pull out their baby hairs, and it's like, I actually do have baby hairs and they will connect to my eyebrows and I don't like them. So it's funny to see like girls taking their toothbrush and stuff, slicking it back. Usually if I want slick edges, I will put coconut oil, water, and tie a scarf down on my edges, and then that's it. I don't really use a whole bunch of gel. But it's not like it's not already in here now, girl. So these are the final results. Even next day, you guys saw, I really just like, this is what I do in the morning, and then I go like that. That is pretty much it. Normally I can get up to 5 days of wear with this wash and go. So this would be day 2, and again, it's pretty sturdy. There's not a whole lot of anything to do. There's no flaking, which is bomb. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, you would have seen my progress. I document pretty much everything there because it's easier to take pictures. So it's like day 1, day 2, day 3, you know, I show you how the wash and go actually wears. But yeah, I think that's it. And hopefully you guys found this helpful. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you have any comments, suggestions, or concerns, leave them down below. Again, I am always looking for more time-efficient ways to get this done. Come subscribe to my world for more natural hair videos and music videos because I sing. And if you do, then I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.